Alright, welcome back. Wishful Spirit here, playing some Don't Starve Reign of Giants, playing as Wilson. We've been talking about how to prepare for summer, so that's what we're going to talk about today. My last video I discussed different things you can do to keep yourself cool and comfortable when you're out running around away from your base. Excuse me, there's a dog barking. I'll restart this if he doesn't stop fairly soon, but... Hush, doggy. Doggy. Anyway, so now what we need to talk about is how to protect your base. One of the major issues that you'll come across in summer is that your plants that you've gathered, which as you can see here I have, my twigs, my bushes, my grass, all of that can just spontaneously burst into flame and burn down everything. Also be aware that your science machine and crock pot are flammable now, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me because they're, well, at least the crock pot's used to actually cook food, right? So how is it flammable? But that can burn to the ground too, and then you'll be left basically with nothing and not able to move around because it's so hot, and you'll pretty much be sure to die. So we're going to talk about how we protect ourselves protect our resources. What you want to do is make something called an Ice Flingomatic. I believe it is under the Structures tab, but I am not certain. Let me check the wiki on that. I haven't actually done this a whole lot, but I've made it legit one or two times, and it's pretty helpful. It's in the Science tab. Okay, so let's do that. Go to the Science tab. We don't need a radometer, we don't need gunpowder, we have a lightning rod. Okay, here's the Ice Flingomatic. It needs 2 gears, 15 ice, and 2 electrical doodads. So we have 16 ice. And let's see. A few more cut stones make some more electrical doodads. I really should have had this done before I started, but I didn't because I'm kind of scatterbrained today. So let's make some electrical doodads. And I need some more gold. By the way, if anybody doesn't already know this, you can find a lot of gold just laying around on the ground near the graveyards. So if you don't want to waste all your time mining, it's a good idea to check there. Alright, what else does my Ice Flingomatic need? 2 gears. Let's spawn them in as well. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and you'll notice that all of my plants are fairly close together, and that's generally not a great idea because you can have wildfires start and you want them to not be able to spread. But if your stuff is smoldering, it's all going to burst into flames anyway, and you need it to be within range of the Ice Flingomatic. And the Ice Flingomatic has a limited range. There are mods you can use to check it at any time, but when you place it, it will show you the range. So let me just show you that. Alright, see the circle? That tells me what my range of my Ice Flingomatic is. Just by clicking on the hotbar again, you can just kind of put it in your inventory and save it until you get to where you want to be. Then just click place like that. And I want to cover all of my vegetable resources, my farms, my berry bushes, my twigs, my grass. But I don't want to cover my campfire because it'll put out fires, is what this thing does. It doesn't look like it's letting me place it there, so let's move some of these plants around so I can. I know you're hungry, Wilson. I'll feed you in a minute. I got my sapling with my shovel. I got this, and see if I can now place it. Okay, I can. So you notice how the circle is covering everything? That's exactly what I want. Okay, so let's just go ahead and replant my twigs over here. And my grass, which I'll need to fertilized now. And while I was off camera, I went and got some manure. I found the beefalo, so let's see if I still have that or if I used it all on my farms. Looks like I did use it all on my farms. Okay, well, let's just spawn in some rot then. If you don't want to cheat like I'm doing, you can leave petals or any kind of food like monster meat on the ground and it will rot for you and make you fertilizer. But I'm just going to spawn it in so I can show you. Okay, you're also going to want to go get some more ice because you'll need that to repower the Ice Flingomatic if you use it a lot during the summer. Notice it's a full moon. This is new to the DLC. I'm going to feed Wilson here in a second here, sorry, because he's hungry. The full moon's new to the DLC. When it's a full moon, you can run around at night without needing to have a source of light because it's bright enough that Charlie can't get you. Be aware, though, that the pigmen are going to turn into werepigs. So you'll want to stay away from them during full moons. I need some flint to make pickaxe, and I want to show you how to gather ice. I talked about it in the last one, but I didn't actually show you, so I actually want you to see that. Of course, I went right by it again, didn't I? Yeah, got it. Okay. Oops, I didn't want to do that. That's another trick, or tip. Don't keep the shovel equipped unless you want to be digging stuff up. So I'm going to unequip my shovel. Alright, now, let's see. The rockland biome, if I remember correctly, is over this way. Let's give Wilson a walking stick so he can move a little faster and not bore you to tears waiting to see the next thing I'm going to do. Or walking cane, rather, as the game calls it. So we move quite quick on the roads when we have the walking cane. As always, watch out for tall birds when you're in the rockland biome. We go up this way. Okay, that's a mush tree, and they grow where the green, blue, and red mushrooms are. They're a source of light if you're desperate. Also, you notice there was a ghost up there because it's a full moon and they come out during the full moon, so I want to stay away from the ghost. I'm not going to go after that ice boulder because, or that ice mini glacier because there's a tall bird right by it. And it doesn't look like there are any others, so let's console in one. Debug, spawn. Hopefully this is the right command. Couldn't find it. Alright, let me check the wiki. Mini glacier. Rock ice is what that's called in the console. Alright, back to the game. Debug spawn. Rock underscore ice. Okay. Now we have a mini glacier. And there's Tallbird. I'm not coming to bother your children, Mr. Tallbird. No, I'm not. Leave me alone, please. Oh, I was too close to his nest. Alright, let's get out of range of him and do it again. So sorry for the Tallbird difficulties. Okay, he's no longer interested in me. Right. Control L to close that. No, I just had a pickaxe. Where did I put it? Did I leave it? Or did I just not make one yet? I didn't build it yet. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you mine these pretty much exactly like you do the regular boulders. You get ice. Ice will increase your wetness level and your cold level. Just FYI, I think I mentioned that before, but I'm not sure. Alright, let's take Wilson home now. Back over to base, and we'll put the ice in the fridge. Ah-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. on, Wilson. Go home. Alright, there we go. Another thing to note, for the springtime is that things on the ground will rot faster, so you can get fertilizer that way. My watermelon's going downhill in my icebox, so I'm going to cook it and make some hot watermelon. Maybe grilled watermelon, because you can't actually do that. Yep, grilled watermelon. And let's just crunch that up. Here's our food. Maybe get some more seeds planted, and I think that'll be it for how to protect your base. As long as all your vegetable resources are within range of the Ice Flingomatic, you should be alright. You do have to turn it on, though, so it will not work if it's not on. Let me show you what turning it on looks like. Okay, so now it's on. And it does that when it first turns on, but because there's no fires within range of it, it's just sitting there nice, and I don't think it's using durability or using up its supply of ice when there's just no fires within range of it. So you can leave it on, I think. I'm not sure about that. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. Alright, let's put the food away. And I'm going to go ahead and call it for this video. That's pretty much what you need to do to protect your base. One other thing to note is that, according to the wiki, things will only smolder when you're on the same screen as them, so you can go away from your base for a while without turning the Ice Flingomatic on, and they should be alright. So that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and do another one right now, which we will talk about what resources you need to be gathering for the springtime. Or I'm sorry, for the summer, to help yourself get through it. But that's it for this one, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.